only one series of those, right? There's
Hey,
not.
everybody. We're live. We're looking up a mask for your fellow YouTuber that he does body or paint work, sheetrock work, and he can't find these plastic this paint work, sheetrock work.
Turn your volume down.
Oh,
Kill YouTube. Kill YouTube. Turn your volume on YouTube.
I just did.
We're
So,
good. Okay. There you go.
so anyway,
Zero. Oh, go back up. Oh, that's the whole respirator. I was trying to get the part number off of it.
oh,
Fits 3M 6000 and 7500 series half and full face pieces.
yeah, the particle and people's went out and sat there and purchased these particle filters, part number 0718. Hold it. Let's just put this in. Hang on. Copy. What are you looking for?
Don't give me a fucking part number. That's stupid.
Yeah. Here they are. Do they got them in? Oh, they got them in. So they have them.
TCP does?
Yeah. All right. I gotta remember that.
Shit, I'm gonna go on there and see if they got any other masks in.
I gotta remember. TCP is who I use a lot to for all my body supplies. They're in San Diego. They put a disclaimer up. That's where I've been getting Mom's gloves. They put a disclaimer up that's stating that
Due to an increase our warehouse currently taken.
no longer open, but it takes it'll take about 96
4 days.
hours to get it processed through the warehouse because of the virus going on right now.
Yeah. I want a couple of the good masks.
So
Maybe
check and see what they got.
That's what I'm doing. I forgot. Is it under auto body then? Mask, no.
TCP Global. Did you get it?
Yeah, I'm there. Oh, there it is. Under safety supplies.
Yeah.
Particulate respirators. It's a
Okay,
big
now
word.
I gotta bring back up the check. So hang on.
That's cool. Take your time. Oh, that's all they got in stock. They don't got. Oh, wait. Hold on. Was that it? Oh crap, they're available. Oh, it says sold out. Never mind. Yeah, I'll text you or I'll email you the link of the ones I want. I just want one box of these.
Okay, don't see.
Huh?
All right.
Don't say what.
All right. There we go.
Bummers.
We're back. All right. Cool.
What happened?
Nothing. I got set on the right screen. I got the text on.
Okay.
But we got nobody. We got one person watching. The link's in there if anybody wants to join us. I sent the link to Jimmy C and Captain Jerk. So hopefully Captain Jerk will show up because he did send me a sticker. But he wrote something on the back of the sticker that I would like an explanation on. But he says, don't stick this thing until you get the picture. And I'm trying
Don't
to figure
stick
out
it until you get the pick. I just sent you an email.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay.
Oh shit, you can get paint here too. Airbrush. Ooh.
Yeah, anything having to do with auto body paint.
Ooh, airbrush compressor.
This is my favorite. I'm getting you a compressor, so just leave it alone.
I'm looking at airbrush compressors.
I got an airbrush compressor. You can come and borrow
I know
it.
you do. You got what is it, Iwata?
Yeah.
Let's say I thought yours is Iwata.
Okay, hang on. Now I got to do something.
Yeah,
So
it is. It looks like this.
Nobody's watching. It's just me and you.
That's awesome.
I can't believe that. Okay, so hold on. Let's go. No, hold it. Where is the?
Who are you texting?
There he is.
Keep her away from me.
Quality's amazing, right? That's great. Go to spy on people like that? Oh, there's physically no
Oh, they don't got the big one. Oh, there it is.
reasons I'm glad I live in this era. Yeah. Not that it matters. Nothing interesting ever happens on our street. Except for whatever happened in this backyard last night. What? You know.
What are you doing?
Yellow or yellow? I don't know, Karen. You did guys night vision?
She's searching up. Sir?
That's last night.
Huh?
What are you searching up?
Oh, nothing. I just the guy who was complaining about not having the mask.
Oh, you sent him the email?
I sent him an email telling him
Okay.
where to find him. So we'll get back on there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And did you see yesterday's email or yesterday's video?
I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. No.
Well, hold on then. Let me show you this. Hang on.
Tomorrow's her birthday.
At least. Oh, you got it mocked up.
Oh no! Look at the sides; it's all welded in.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You got it good to go. Nice.
Yeah.
On this cigar box going up in the room.
So
Nice.
I'm happy with it.
Box spring.
Oh, weird. Someone left that there.
You got to finish welding it, or is it all good to go? Looks
I
like
got
it's packed up.
I got to finish welding it, ground down the welds, and fill some holes and everything. But it's good.
Okay.
Okay. So, but yeah. So, but I did order. I can't wear ear protection, a mask, face shield, and try to grind at the same time while laying down sideways in the car or going underneath and everything. So on Amazon, I ordered goggles that will fit over my glasses. And so they'll be here tomorrow or Sunday.
Okay.
How do you know how to drive?
That's good. Amazon's sending stuff out to.
They're getting back to schedule again. We just got another 2 boxes of gloves for your mom from TCP Global.
Okay.
So we got those, and then and she's good. She gets 2 masks every night that she goes in.
Oh, for work, they give her a mask?
Yeah. Ooh, stand back. We got 2 people watching now.
Hey, look at that.
2. And so, yeah, so we got that. So, but yeah, I was worried that I was going to run low on welding gas, and I still got a half a bottle left after everything. And so that's about it. So I'll be back on the car probably Sunday,
Okay.
or I might tinker a little tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, for the almost last month on Fridays, we've been doing pizza. And I asked her mom, I said, where do you want pizza from tonight? She goes, no pizza, no pizza. So, hey, if anybody wants to join us, the link's in the chat. So it's just me and Pat. I don't
Yep.
think I don't think when we get T-Dub today, he's got a new car he's got to pick up at 4 o'clock, which is about an hour and a half from now. So we might get him a little bit.
No, he's too giddy. He can't contain himself. And then when he gets that car, how he's gonna drive it? Yeah, drive it like I stole it.
Yeah. But that isn't the LS in it, is it?
No, it's got a 4-cylinder. It's got a 2.0 liter inline 4, but it's turbo. It's turbo and it's all-wheel drive, I believe.
Oh, okay. So is that the same turbo?
No, my
engine
brother's car. Was that?
Is that the same engine that's in your Cruise?
No, it's based on it, but mine's only a 1.4, so his is a little bit bigger. It's the 2.0. But if I remember correctly, I think the ATS is about the same size as the Cruise, maybe a little bit bigger because it's a Caddy.
Yeah.
But I think it'll get up and go.
Here's David.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hey,
Not
David.
much. You having trouble with YouTube today?
No.
Okay, it keeps.
Actually, I was having trouble with my modem, and I called my cable provider, and they said, well, considering you had that modem since 2004 and you haven't replaced it, and he said, I think it's time you replace it.
Okay.
Go online, order a new one. You didn't let them give you one, right?
Amazon.
Yeah. No, I went to Netgear and got one.
Oh, you should have told me. I would have got you the same one I got. It's all set up for the new Gigablast, whatever. You just got to make sure it's a DOCSIS 3.0. I think you can go.
It was on Cox approved list, so I'm
okay.
As long as it didn't come from Cox. As long as you bought it's your own modem. You own
because Cox will still try and charge you for it at the end. Like when you're done and you turn it back, they'll try and charge you for the modem. If you just buy the modem outright, which you can do, there's nothing that says you can't. You just got to read the numbers off the back of it or off the box to them, and they'll activate it for you. It's a piece.
Yeah, you have to call Cox. You have to hook your modem up. Call Cox
and read the number, and then read them all the numbers.
Modem, it's called a MAC number.
Yeah, the MAC address or the IMEI number or something like that.
Yeah.
One of those two.
Switch it.
Thank you, Martin, and I hope you and your family are staying safe. They're talking about opening up different things. Nevada, their first phase of opening up is starting Sunday night at midnight. I don't know where they pick times up or anything else, but I don't know. I think they're doing it way too soon. I'm still going to practice social distancing. I go out, I'm going to be masked up. I'm going to be gloved up. I don't want to catch this thing, especially at my age. I mean, I'm in the prime age group of this shit kills you.
Yeah.
So, and I ain't ready to go yet.
But the thing you have going for you is you have no underlying health conditions. You don't have
his age is enough of a risk.
Yeah,
factor.
his age is enough of a risk, but when you have like an underlying health factor or something like that, it just compounds the risk like 10 times fold.
Yeah,
if it's just the health, because Dad, we all had this in November, December last year.
I had it in
Mom
January.
even had it.
I had it in January.
I think we had this at Christmas when the kids were here.
Well, that's when it started, right?
I'm saying right around Christmas time.
Right around Christmas.
We had it. We've had this. We've gone through it. I'm not trying to sit there and say I'm not going to get it. I'm sorry if I sound arrogant about it, but I believe we've already have it in my heart. I believe we already fucking had this.
Why do they call it COVID-19?
Because that's when it, I guess,
the year that it
came
out. It's not like it suddenly overnight popped out on a certain day. And
no.
It had been it's been going.
Yeah, because China has
small
had it going on. I want to say maybe October, September, as far back that far.
Yeah.
Had it going on for a while, and China's had more people that have gotten over it, and I don't want to say cured, but they've gotten through all the symptoms and they're back to normal. Then they have people that have died from it. I mean,
I don't think I'm back to normal. I'm having some trouble with my ear, and we were on chat with Jimmy C. Said the same thing happened to him. He got like the flu, and then his ear is giving him trouble. I've gone to the doctor. She's looked at it. She said it was allergies. But I don't believe her. So when I go back for my physical, I'll see my regular doctor and not the doctor on call. And I had to go into the doctor for some other reason. And then I said, will you look at my ear while I'm here? And she put the scope in it. She said, yeah, you have some allergy. And I go, well, it's odd that allergy will stick around since January for 4 months. So.
Yeah.
But it will leave effects. I mean, I've heard of people have hearing loss, and
I don't know. My hearing's so bad from 7 years working the flight line around F4s. You come to my house and the TV's a little loud. Yeah,
this is true.
So you think we had it back around Christmas, and the funny thing about it is we were still partying too.
Yep.
Oh, I think we all had it. My brother had it. He said it was Christmas Eve. He was talking to his fiance, his girlfriend. He said, my throat hurts really bad. I think I need to go to the hospital. And we all looked at him, hospital? Are you all right? He got all right. Like the next day. But I mean, if your throat hurts bad enough that you want to go to a hospital,
The only
checked out.
symptoms I had is the throat started hurting at the beginning back in Christmas. And then once that went away, and then I started running a temperature, and I knew I was running a temperature because I was getting the chills at night. And then the whole thing lasted about 2 to 3 weeks, and then it was fine.
Yeah, overall it lasted about 3 weeks. It was really bad for about a week. I had the really high fever, the chills, a headache like you wouldn't believe, a terrible headache.
Didn't get a headache.
And aches all over.
So I don't know, but still, I don't want to take it. I'm not going to take any chances, especially with my health. I'm not done, and I'm not ready to leave the planet yet.
Well, there's no guarantee we won't catch it again.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take any chances, David. That's it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I want to get out. The close down ends tonight. We're going to phase 1 at 5 o'clock. In fact, we're in phase 1 as right now, as we speak. And they said everything can open to 50%.
Is that the whole state?
Yeah, for the whole state.
Okay.
But restaurants and bars still have to remain closed. Restaurants are doing drive-through and takeout only.
See, restaurants are allowed to open here.
Now, see, here's
not yet. We're not.
Restaurants are allowed to open here, but they have to
Every other table.
distancing.
Yes.
So it's going to be 6 feet between groups on tables and everything.
Or like
that's
they said,
probably going to be our phase 2.
Yeah, they said every other table.
So what are you
That's
going to
what I
do in that dinky little foyer when you go in to sit there and to talk to the hostess to get your table?
They probably will make you wait outside.
Yeah, they'll take your name.
Somebody outside the restaurant that will take your name, and then they'll come out and call your name. I'm just thinking. There's a shopping center near my job, next door actually, and there's some takeout. There's some restaurants in the shopping center, and people were just lined up in cars, and they were waiting on the customers while they were still in their cars. They would just walk out, get their name, get their order.
I like that, Martin. Tom Wright, no way are we risking it, but if I die, I'm leaving all the bills to my ex-wife.
That's wrong.
All right. Yeah, but I'm hoping Lee's opens up because I need to get some more beer. I don't want to pay grocery store prices, but I will if I have to.
They'll open up.
Yeah,
Tom,
Monday at midnight, everything can go open under social distancing rules. But then also I promised Captain Jerk a couple of 6-packs of Dragon's Milk, and I want to get that for him and shipped off.
yeah, well, I did the delivery from a grocery store, which I was very happy with. I got some groceries and I got beer delivered. And you have to read the fine print. They will put an alcohol surcharge. If they do go through Instacart, it's $3.95 and then a $2 surcharge, and then you have to pay a tip. They put all kinds of charges in there. That's how they make their
Yeah,
money.
they're sneaking
But
it
for
in
about-
on you.
But for about $10, it's worth it to have somebody do the shopping for you and deliver it to your house.
Well, then they learned really well from Congress how to speak stuff underneath. Here's this, but don't put this under here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll go to Lee's Monday morning and I'll see how it's all going to work, and I'll mask and glove up and I'll go in there. Lee's is the big discount liquor store in the valley here,
Yeah.
and the other one is Total Wines and More, but they're not as big as Lee's, but they carry more than Lee's does.
Does Lee's carry the hard liquor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we can get hard liquor at the grocery store as well as
Okay.
Walmart.
as beer and
Go to
wine.
Walmart.
And you can get Walmart even carries hard liquor, but the thing with the prices on hard liquor is a 1.75 liter of Jose Cuervo Gold in the grocery store is close to $28. At Lee's, it's $19.99.
Yeah.
So
They're able to sell it more in bulk.
and
Grocery store.
that's what I sip on.
Oh, and if you go through a chain, like Publix, I don't know if you have that one around here. It's a really nice grocery store here.
I went to them when I was in Florida.
Yeah, they be sure you have your ID. I had to take my ID out and they had to scan the back of it. I think there's a barcode
Yeah.
on the back of your ID and they have to scan. And this is for anybody else that might be watching that would want to do that. But it's nice not to have to go out and take a risk of exposing yourself to a disease and still get.
We do it once a week, the
Yeah.
wife and I, on Friday morning, and there's 2 grocery stores, Smith's, which is basically our Kroger, and then Albertsons, and
Yeah.
you just pick one store and we go to it, and she makes a list up the night before, and we get everything on the list and get the hell out.
Yeah. Did you say it was you had Kroger?
Yeah, Smith is it used to be Smith's Food King, then Kroger purchased the chain, and it was a Utah chain, and then Kroger purchased the chain, and now it's just Smith's.
Like Kroger purchased Harris Teeter here.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have Kroger. I miss Kroger. They have them up in Virginia. Yeah, that's one thing I miss about living in Virginia is shopping at Kroger.
Yeah, Kroger's a pretty good store. We shop at the one in Grapevine
Mm-hmm.
when we go down there. Oh,
Yes.
another thing that happened today, and Pat can attest to it, is our committee meeting for the second
Officially.
handstand from NFPA.
Why?
Thank you for
So-
reminding me.
Drive Chef Drew wants to have his get together in June, and it's like, I told him I don't know, and then I found out something way up in the summer, something in June here locally is getting canceled, and it's like it's too risky to do it to travel internationally, and I have laid off getting the passport, so it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get the passport.
Yeah, but aren't the borders still closed? So you're not going to be able to get up there?
I don't know what they're going to be doing in June, though. I don't want to make plans and then have to you can get the passport faster if you pay extra. But the thing is, I don't know what I wouldn't want to make plans and then have to cancel plans. It was a nice of him to say, come on up, but again, it's too soon. I think it's too busy.
Yeah. We're scheduled to go to Grapevine on June 26th, which is Elena's first birthday. And we definitely will, I mean, we haven't missed a birthday on the granddaughters yet. And we're still up in the air. We don't know whether we're going to go or not. I heard some horror stories where flying is just totally ridiculous, and heard other stories saying flying is okay right now. I've been kicking around going, okay, let's see, Pat and Nancy driving in Nancy's car. We can make it there in about 18 hours driving. But that's a day going, and then losing the day going, and losing the day coming back. So, I don't know.
And just sitting in a car for 18 hours, that's tiring in itself. It'll wear you out.
Yeah, it is.
But the person in the back seat will have the whole back seat so they can sit there and lay down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
So
I think if we drive, Robin would tag along at that point too.
okay, well then there goes laying down in the back seat.
Texas. Nothing will go on in the back seat, I promise.
Yeah, I remember this one particular road trip. My neighbor was moving to Kentucky, and we were going to Kentucky on a family, visit family. And there were three of us all lined up in the back seat, and it was an overnight trip. Nobody got any sleep.
No, when I got my orders to go to Thailand, I was stationed here at Nellis. I was engaged to Nancy at the time, and my dad flew out, and at that time I was driving a '72 Ford van that was all fixed up inside, with a bed and everything. And the three of us that 2,300 mile drive, and we did it like in about 22 hours. But you stopped, you filled up with gas, you tapped the kidney, got a new cup of coffee, and took off.
You went 2,300 miles in 22 hours?
About 22 hours.
You would have to have been going 100 miles an hour the whole trip.
Well, hold on.
Double think that math. Double check that math.
That must have been some van.
No,
Well, I mean, it was fast. I don't know if it's
I
that
don't
fast.
think it was that fast.
I think I could have the numbers reversed.
You sure it was like 1,200 miles?
No, from here to northern Illinois, it was about 2,300 miles. I could have did it.
It's
Or was
not
it
physically not possible.
I can't. David, I can't remember. We kept driving. Grant, what's going on? Cheers, Grant. It could have been 26 hours, David, but I mean, that was back in 1972. So
Well, that's when the speed limits were, you could go like 70, about 70 on the interstate.
up in Wyoming, you can get hit 80, 75, 80.
So it's possible to do that. It's within.
Now, Grant, last weekend I turned 70, so now it's CRS is the first stage, and now it's craft. Now I'm at the craft stage.
I
Can't
wish.
remember the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Excuse the language. So,
Oh, come on. I am.
well, Grant says I'm not 70. Okay. All right, Grant, I'm not 70.
You would be the voice of the guardian.
Yeah.
But Grant, I'll let you do the math since I can't remember shit about driving. I was born May 2nd, 1950. So figure it out.
Since 10th. I should update some stuff.
Waiting for this dude to come out. Or she's gonna come out over there.
Are you going to call them American Airlines, Pat?
Yeah, I'm gonna call them later.
Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, I called and canceled my ticket. Or I didn't call. Just sat there and went online and canceled the flight to. It was Kansas City, Missouri, where we were going for the committee meeting, and called and canceled it. And they said they'll just hold on to the ticket, and I could use it. And so I'll just use it because I know I'll be going to Grapevine, and whether it sits in my savings account earning interest or whether American Airlines has it, I don't care at this stage. I'll just let them hold on to it, and then when I get ready to buy another ticket, I'll use it then.
You have to get it through American.
Yeah,
Go through like Expedia or.
I go directly to American because then I'm on their miles club and everything, and if I want to transfer miles or if T-Dub wants to transfer, and T-Dub was making bank on flight miles because he travels for his job, and so if he wanted to transfer miles to me, he can, or if he wanted to, and Nancy even has her own, so he can transfer, so we can transfer miles back, and I think Pat even has one.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll remember that if I take I had 1,000. I don't fly enough to build up that number of miles, but I had some miles and they were going to expire. So they have it where you can donate it to charity. I donated it to the veterans.
good.
Some miles that I had left that I knew I wasn't going to use. So that's nice. Yeah.
So actually, I mean, hell, I got 5,000 points or miles or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And all it is has been from us for probably the last maybe 2 years flying the Grapevine. The 2 to 3 times a year we fly to Grapevine. And so, yeah. Yeah, they sat there and they said with the social distancing being practiced, that barbershops and beauty salons could be open. And Nancy goes, "Well, now you can go get your hair cut." And I said, and I know my barber personally, Tom. And I said, I'm going to call Tom and talk to him first before I go in. But I said, if I go in there, he's going to look at me and go, "Jesus, what happened?" And I said, "No haircut for 3 months."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did my own today. I don't do as good as a barber, but it'll get me
Well,
through.
I don't do my own, and I don't even let Nancy do it because Nancy can't even take a picture right. So if she can't work a camera right, what makes you think she's going to hold a pair of barber shears right?
The problem is with doing your own is it's hard to do in the back. You got to keep turning your head and you got to keep looking in the mirror, and you just don't get it right,
Mm-hmm.
After about the third time, you need to go have somebody do it for you.
Exactly.
Uh-oh, here's trouble. Hey, Grant, what's going on?
Not much. What's up, guys?
Just hanging out. Oh, look you're still drinking the shine?
I've damn near killed the pie. Cheers, guys.
Okay.
David, PGN. Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you.
This is my son, Pat, PGN.
Oh, cool.
This is Pat. This is Grant Hubbard.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. I've been standing your dad up for the last 2 years trying to go hang out with him in Vegas whenever I go out there to continue with education. Here, kick me nuts next time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's that?
I don't know.
Somebody's got the tuba.
Not me. Okay.
Not me.
But Grant is in Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That's right. Yep. I'm in home of Kentucky Fried Chicken down in southeast Kentucky, the town of Corbin.
Actually, he's pretty close to David, isn't he? Isn't he, David?
Yeah, he's about 5 hours away.
Okay.
Not too bad.
No, not that far. I was born in Kentucky. I was from Covington, Kentucky. I lived
Okay.
in Edgewood. You know where Edgewood is?
Yeah, right on, man.
Right off of 25.
Yep. There's 75 and 25 runs right through both of these.
Yeah. And I went to Berea.
Man, Berea is such a nice town. It's
It really
already
is.
set itself.
I wanted to live there, wanted to settle down there, but I had to go. I mean, yeah, I had plans on just staying in Berea and living there.
It's nice.
All right, I gotta go get refills. Hold on the fort.
Refill.
Oh my God. I can't believe this guy is 70 years old, right? Like, he does not look 70, PJ. Ian. Can you
Yeah,
verify this?
Yeah, he is, man. He
Jesus.
is. He is.
That's crazy, dude.
Some good genes right there.
Yeah. Oh, the 88 Katana's done already stepped in here. He says, yo, yo.
What's going on, Katana?
Sup?
Anybody else's YouTube flaky today? Mine
I
is.
haven't actually been on it enough. I've been busy driving around doing errands this morning.
We got a new route. This is the best ours has been in a month.
Mm-hmm. Vehicles.
But they're starting to find me all over the place, and that I think that's unfortunate. Let's see. I'm going to mute because I can still hear that echo too. I can hear me. I sound obnoxious. Somebody's back.
88 Katana, what's going on? You get that Mustang painted yet? 88 Katana's painting a Mustang. I think it's a Fox body, if I can remember correctly. But then we've already proved my memory's gone to hell.
That word. I think it was me.
Oh, he says not yet. Okay. Well, I'm cutting the dash out of the Camaro. If you watched any video, you were what I'm in the middle of doing.
Test.
It's putting a stereo in the Camaro. So, and we decided to go forward with the screen and everything, considering my pre-planning of what did go went wrong.
It sounds easy putting a stereo in a Camaro. It only takes 2 weeks.
I actually,
I'm just
Is the echo still there?
no, I don't hear it.
Did it go away? Is it better?
say something.
It's good. It's
Grant,
It's
good.
good.
It's still there.
It's still there?
Yeah.
Okay, because I disabled the mic. I disabled the mic on my webcam.
What I could do is just get out of YouTube altogether, just close that. I just use it for reading the comments.
I just disabled the sound.
Hold it, wait.
It's usually not that
He's
quick.
a nerve in his neck. Are you okay, man?
Yeah.
I hope you're okay.
Pinched nerve in my neck. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Oh shit, boys! The wife is summoning me.
Oh,
Tom?
I think it was me.
Yes.
see you later. It's nice meeting you.
Sometimes that YouTube, you can,
Man,
Good one. Take care.
well, even though you muted it,
we're
it's
here till 4:30.
even though I muted it, it still feeds back for some reason. It's the computer that does it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not as bad though. That's the thing. But you can
There was
go,
one night I had them both up by accident on Jimmy C's show, and he let it go on for like 15 minutes, and he had made a mistake. He made me big on the screen. He uses Zoom, so he has to do it. I can't make myself big. And it's like I was sitting there big for 15 minutes making faces and shining lights on my face and everything. And he said, and I said, I keep hearing these strange background noises and stuff. And he says, yeah, it's because you have your YouTube turned up. And I go, I didn't touch the YouTube. He said, oh, I have you presented. I've had you presented all this time. So I think when he presented me, it was some quirk. It turned the sound on YouTube back on.
yeah, but
Go get-
I mean, nothing against Grant or anything, or if Grant was doing it, but we didn't. I wasn't hearing an echo until Grant was done.
Yeah, and it was just it wasn't bothering me. It wasn't distracting me. But.
With Grant's heavy Southern draw accent and the echo, it was making it a little hard for me to understand it.
I might be a little closer to Grant. I can be in Lexington, Kentucky in 6 hours. And he is more than an hour from Lexington. Because Berea to Lexington is like an hour.
Well, yeah, the summer kickoff party was supposed to be at his place this year.
Yeah, I know. That's canceled.
And actually, I was planning on going to it.
I was thinking about it. Yeah.
This is pissing me off.
What? You doing homework?
No, I'm done. I'm done with the spring semester. Robin asked me that today. She goes, "Are you done with school?" I got my final essay turned in. I revised it once. I don't give a flying rat's ass. I could get an F on that assignment. I could get 0 points and still get a B- in the class. I'm done with the spring semester. I'm done stressing about this English class.
That's a hard
We're on until about 4:30. So if you want to jump back,
A 101. There was a 100 class too. It was 5 credits, a 5-credit class. So they said about 15 hours of schoolwork a week.
Yeah.
Oh, did I
You
just
know, they
fucking-
teach you all that, and in real life, you don't really use it.
No.
Unless you're going to be an
You have to have
author.
that piece of paper. That
No.
You're fighting 4, 5, 6, however long for a piece of paper. And
4 or 5 years, 4.5 years for me. And what do I have? A little piece of paper that big.
And 80% of it you don't use.
It doesn't get me a raise, but it's at least for me. If I go get a bachelor's, I don't know. I might.
Look what Grant said, Pat.
College does suck.
It does make it easier to get a job because you can put on your resume that you have a college degree.
And I got to
It does.
admit, compared to when I was going back when, like right out of high school versus now, I wish I would have stuck with it back then. But back then it was more work, and online schooling has made it so much easier to just work at your own pace.
Yeah.
So you don't have to stress. Like on the English class, he opened up. I was only able to work for the current week. Must not have been a super hard request.
It was tea. It was tea.
Oh, piece of cake. There you go. No, I thought the shot glass is the bigger one. The shot glass is the bigger one, right?
No,
Yeah, that's
I
the shot
accidentally hit it. Look, in my live stream earlier, I was sitting here, I fucking took my shot, and then I mistook this for this. So I took that much out of it. It was terrible.
Oof. Did this dude leave?
Nah, what are you going to school for, PGN? I missed that.
Fire science. I'm going for my associate's degree in fire science.
So you can basically tell, like in a house, whether it's from a electrical socket or is it forensic or is
Not
it?
really. It's more of a code enforcement, not really an investigation side. They have the investigation in the bachelor's program where I can put an investigation emphasis on a bachelor's degree.
So you're just calling them out, telling them it's a fire hazard, basically. Is that
Right
what
now,
you're
yeah,
doing?
as a fire
Okay.
inspector, yeah, that's what I do as a
Okay.
fire inspector.
Right on.
Point out, find violations, tell them, hey, you can't do that.
That's
We
cool.
We try not to fine people and give them give them fees and everything to pay. So
Right. I was a chain hoist inspector at one point in time, and you can fuck somebody's day up if you go in there and actually put the tape on their shit. You know what I mean?
yes, it's true.
Oh, Tom, forget my language, dude. I'm sorry. I know you don't typically use profanity in here, brother. I'm sorry.
I did. Don't worry about it, Grant.
I still got a military mouth. Terrible, dude. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
Don't apologize, man. What was the expression? Don't apologize. It's a sign of weakness.
Come on, I want the purple alien to come out so I can fucking waste them.
Are you playing a game?
Yes, I am. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto.
You can always tell.
Dude.
And there's like an alien war going on. So there's like the purple aliens in the purple suit, and there's green aliens, and they're all at war. So I'm waiting for this purple alien to come out of his house so I can kill him. I'm just going to go in the casino.
Moonshine.
Huh?
Woo. Grant, who made the moonshine?
Somebody down the road.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't me. I don't got a steal or nothing. I probably could, but
No, it wasn't store bought. It was a homebrew.
no, that store bought shit's full of sugar and bullshit. That's why people get hung over off of it terrible. You know what I mean? Like if you're a moonshine drinker, you know how much you can handle. If you drink that shit, you drink too much of it because it's sweet. And then just fuck.
Yeah, I used to have a friend who lived next door to a guy who made who made his moonshine. And every time Reggie would go home, we'd come back with a gallon of this stuff. And I thought that the first time I had a shot of it, I thought, man, I could use this to strip the paint off my car.
Strip your car or start your car. Either way you want to try to do it.
But that stuff was wicked, and you're right. We sat there and got a little tipsy with it, but I didn't wake up with a hangover the following morning.
Yep. Oh, and then John downloaded a mod menu too. He got one from a friend so I can cheat. I'm rigging slot machines right now.
You need to find something to fix my asteroids machine.
Oh my God. I'd go on a marathon on that game. We need to get the player 2 buttons working just like the player 1 buttons. The
Well,
player
that's
1
what I
buttons are like worn
I
in
gotta
perfect.
find somebody who will come here and fix my sit-down, pop a quarter in asteroids, 1980 vintage asteroids machine.
Shut up. That's way too awesome, man. You seriously got one of those?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it worked up until about what, 2003, 2002, right around when I graduated.
Yeah, it's upstairs in the game room, right behind the pool table, right next to the slot machine. And yeah,
And it's still virgin too, right? No one's ever gone rolled it over yet. Huh.
No, wait. No, I think Richard might have rolled it over. I'm not sure.
Okay. I know he's done his a couple of times at his stand-up machine at the house.
Yeah.
Did he get rid of that?
No, it's in his, actually, if anybody wants it, I think he might sell it. What I did is for my coach is I got everybody stand-up asteroids machines. And Richard and Jed. And Jed sold his, and Jed's was probably the best one out of the group. Richard still has his, but I don't think his works. And that was a game we all loved. So Grant, next time you come to Vegas, bring a pickup truck. I'll talk Richard into selling it to you.
Listen, next time I go to Vegas, hopefully I have to do my boards. That'll be crazy. And I just sold my pickup. I had a 2009 GMC Sierra, and I'm using all that money down on the Tesla truck. I pre-ordered it last year, and I think it'll be a pretty cool truck.
Yeah,
Tesla truck.
Tesla is making a truck.
Yeah.
Dude,
You haven't seen the design on it?
It's ugly as fuck. It's the ugliest fucking truck you're ever gonna look at, but it is hardcore, man. It is fucking badass. Like, I can't wait.
I had a friend in Texas. At the time, he did own a chain of liquor stores, Tom, and he had a Tesla. And T-Dub, Pat, and I were sitting in his office at one of the liquor stores talking to him, and he sat there and he picked his keys up, handed them to me. He said, "Go take it for a drive." And I was looking at that car, and I was afraid to drive it because that thing had so many bells and whistles, and
Yep.
he said he could program it, and it'll drive him to and from work because it was a set.
It's just going to be expensive to get the home charging station, like for the one that does it in no time. You know what I mean? That'll be a heavy investment.
Yeah, it's a matter if you have the hookup available in your neighborhood, or if you know you're just gonna hook it up to like a generator or something. I mean, you gotta have the juice coming from somewhere.
Right.
Is that dude? Oh, there he is. He's out. He's out.
I kind of find it interesting. Some of the places, like grocery stores and stuff, they have charge stations.
Yeah.
You charge while you're doing your grocery shopping.
Oh, why'd I do that? I jumped off my bike in midair.
It's all about convenience. If you can convenience somebody, they definitely will drop some dime on you.
Well, what is it? 299 miles from Vegas to LA. Okay. So you're right at the borderline of being able to take your Tesla and go into California.
Yeah, but you can stop in Barstow. There's a charge station in Barstow.
There is? Okay.
There was rumors that they were going to put like what I heard was they were going to do like a hot swap almost, where it's like you come into the dealership and like 2 hours they would swap out your battery or something like that instead of charging. And I was like, wow, that just seems like a waste of money.
Yeah, then you end up with some other battery that you don't know
Exactly.
anything about. It might be one that's coming close to the end of its operational life, and you've just thrown away a good battery.
Exactly.
Because
All right.
batteries, they'll wear out sometime. They're only good for so many number of charges.
Easy, Daddy.
Easy.
How you doing?
Hey,
It's like 11. It's almost midnight where that fucker is.
Getting there.
He's not an alien no more. He changed. Oh no, it says he's still one. Okay.
It's 11:30.
Yeah, just 11:30.
Come on up.
What?
Hazy Days is in the chat.
Oh,
You Disney. You
hey,
want
Dizzy's in there
us
too. Hey, buddy,
That's
what's going on,
okay.
guys?
Okay, here. I'll put it in again.
Oh, all the ladies just showed up. Get ready to get real sexy
Oh.
there.
Oh, Dad, you're gonna laugh. John found a way. Well, we both figured out he can hook up an Xbox controller Bluetooth to his iPhone and play Fortnite on his iPhone.
Yeah, so much for keeping your phone bill down.
It's all right. Oh, there you go, number 2.
Well, Hazy's there, but they're telling me a device isn't hooked up. Okay.
I'm going to say this whole court.
Dizzy's in the house. Dizzy,
There
there's the
she
link.
is. There she is.
I only got spot for 2 more people.
What?
I need some shoes.
Well, I was clean. Hold on, my Dizzy's in the chat. I was
I'll be
cleaning
right
up the other day, and I found this that I was supposed to send to him. It'll go out Monday, Dizzy. There he is. Dizzy.
Dizzy.
Izzy,
Hey, what's going on?
There he is. Dizzy.
Izzy,
What's going on?
There he is. Ooh, somebody's echoing.
Is that Dizzy? Yeah.
That was me.
there.
I apologize. I'm new at this freaking stuff.
Yeah, I remember my first time on YouTube.
Apologize. Hi, everybody in the chat.
Hey, Biz, what's going on? Let you in.
That's why I did a private session with Tom.
Oh.
Tom said, "Will you do this, do that?" And I made all the mistakes.
Shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah. How did I beat you in here?
What
Because
the-
all my thing was just fucking up. I don't know.
Mine
he
was
didn't pay
too.
his bill. He had to pay his bill real quick.
My camera wasn't working. My microphone wasn't working. I had to shut everything down and then re-upload it.
Damn, man.
Oh, look at Grant running away now. Where you to, Grant?
Yeah, I think his better half called him.
What's
Oh, I
up,
need
baby? Katana's in the house.
Cheers, Tom.
I have not cracked a beer since Chazy's last live show, and I went and got some tall boys. Just look at them.
Look on to him.
I got a headache already.
I only had 2.5 beers last night, and I got a headache. I think I'm losing the.
Oh,
taste.
Tom, you should see it. Like, is it me echoing?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. We've been trying to find that, but
Well, it wasn't me then. If it was going first,
yeah, it's
Dilly
been
Dilly,
going on.
fucking Dilly Dilly, my friend.
David Collins, I see you everywhere. Every live show I look at, you're there. You turned you into a live show, huh?
I keep seeing live shows pop up. I missed Jackie's earlier today.
Look at my setup now, Tom. Tom, look at this setup. Oh, snap.
Nice.
All right.
I'm a pro now, baby.
Are you calling dispatch now, Hazy? Or Dizzy?
Oh, listen, don't tempt him. He got a button where he can speak back to him.
Oh, oops. Dally.
So how's everybody keeping?
Good. You got a haircut real short.
Yeah, I done it yesterday. I done it myself.
Hazy, are the barber shops open there?
No, I done it myself. I did do myself a good haircut. Like I had a bit on the top, and then Jack wanted to shave his head yesterday because all his
I did
friends were
mine
doing it.
today myself.
So I said if he done it, I'd do it. So he shaved his, so I shaved mine at the same time.
I can't do it. So mine's long.
Go on, shave it off.
No. Mine's long.
You just
Have
put
you
it
got?
on,
Have you got the? Have you got the
put it
clippers?
on a
to do it?
number 2, Tom, and you just do it, and it stays all the same length. You're good to go.
Yeah. Hello, Grant. How the fuck
Come
are you?
on and sitting there trying. This is the longest my hair has ever been in my entire freaking life. And you two jump on and trying to tell me to get a haircut.
I think you should. Listen, I'm not being funny, but I might work my magic on you. And
Hey,
we
look
could,
at us. I let Tina just hack the fuck out of me. Come
we
on.
could have. Listen, we could have Tom Noble doing a live haircut on his show tonight. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it's a possibility.
Not going to happen, Hazy.
Listen to this, Tom. Tina had to run out and grab
Cheers.
some scratch tickets for her mother. So we pull into the liquor store, and I grabbed a 8-pack of these. And she's like, "Oh, are you doing a live show?"
I didn't know you could get tall boys in an 8-pack.
Oh
I think
yeah,
I did see it one time. I was
aluminum can.
way up in the mountains of Georgia. I went to an Exxon station, and you could get 6 tall boys all together in a pack.
I got
Yeah.
a Anheuser-Busch. I have a collector's item. I got 4 aluminum bottles, and this is when Budweiser was sponsoring Dale Jr. that are all painted red that have the number 8 on them.
Nice.
Wow.
Never
Tom,
opened.
You see what I did? You see what
Never
I
opened, never chilled. It's just been sitting on top of the cabinet in the kitchen.
I have some in the museum. They're, I think they're Harley Davidson ones. I have 4 of them. They're like from the 80s or something.
Holly.
Tom, how do you like my new wall?
Yeah, I like the wall.
They're all set at
that
420.
wall.
They're all set at 420. Dally.
Dizzy, I missed it. When did you get the 3rd hubcap? I know you got.
I got it like, what was that, a week and a half ago?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
VW not hand
True.
delivered it. VW Nut made that for me. He was jealous that Tom sent me 2, so he said I got to give you one too.
I didn't send you 2. You won them. Well, actually, you won one. Mark won the other one.
That's right. But you see, Tom, how the world is round, my friend. How the world is round.
Just like the Hubcats.
And now look, I'm picking 420 all the time.
What?
The world. It's round and flat.
It's round and flat.
It's like a pizza.
Oh, stop.
Somebody don't see right here on my camera. Grant, I'm very sorry that we're not going to get to meet up.
Hey, it's going to happen. But we saved our reservations on that very specific cruise. They're going to do it again. So whenever the option comes up, we're going to do it again.
Oh, really?
Good man,
Yeah.
Grant.
Cool.
Cool. I'm glad. Would be glad to
Then
see.
that means I'm going to have to meet you in where was this? Southend? Was it Southend?
Hampton.
Southampton.
Hampton. Yep.
Southampton. And then I'll have to go to Amsterdam and get you locked up.
Dude, we'll have to go to Amsterdam, bang some red light district chicks, and then eat a space cake and go to jail.
Hey,
Yeah.
can you imagine you and Grant out drinking?
Shut up. Me and Hazel will get in trouble. This will be awesome. Like, this is going to go down in the record books.
Oh, we
in
would
the
definitely get in
first
some sort of trouble.
Oh my God! Don't go live. Whatever you do, like
Somebody would be in
Grant
trouble.
was on a ship, laying on a pool table, crashing some old lady's party and stuff.
That was epic, dude.
Yeah,
I got in so much trouble.
he goes, I got in so much trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you did, Grant.
It wasn't by the staff. It was by my old lady. She caught up with me on it. She's like, "You're such an asshole for doing all that stuff. I was watching you." I was like, "It's okay. Nobody judged me but you."
Listen, what if you never done it? There wouldn't be a story.
Listen, man, you got to capitalize on the experience, right? I didn't make it shitty. I wasn't fucking trying to fight nobody. I just made the best out of the time. You know, everybody laughed, everybody smiled, but my old lady, that's the only place I got in trouble at. Them blue hairs was happy. I showed up and was like, "Damn, you are."
This is why she wasn't happy. Let me tell you why she wasn't happy, Grant.
At the table when you were supposed to be having a quiet dinner, he probably didn't like it.
Yeah, and not only that, you were on your honeymoon, and all of a sudden, all your mates turned up,
I know, and we're all a bad influence.
and we
No.
stole you.
We were
No,
trying to get him to get in that basket, remember, and have that guy that worked on the boat push him. We were like, "Grant, get in the basket."
I saw that. Yeah.
He wouldn't do it. He's like, "You're too buku. Not that your dick's big, but you're fat as fuck." No.
He didn't want anything to do with you.
I think he said, "This guy's trying to get me fired."
That was good times, man. I'm glad we all got to do that together, though. You know what I mean? And like Marlene wasn't upset. She knew that I had to go get my shit out of my system. That's why she loves me. That's why we got married. She knows she don't try to fuck that shit up, you know. So that's cool. And I wouldn't try to fuck with her shit.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Okay. How is married life anyway, Grant? Has anything changed?
Dude, it nothing's changed. It's just a title. That's all it is, man. Like, what the fuck? We did a prenup though, so I mean it's all good. Like shit goes south. I mean I just gotta get all my shit in one spot and take off. It's
Nice.
okay. Dilly. Here, I'm about to kill this fucking pint. I started this in my live stream, and I'm going to finish it in Tom's.
That moonshine.
So you're going to drink?
I was going to buy some moonshine. It was Firefly. You got that?
He almost spilled it. Oh my God! It's Gaffer Haynes.
Yeah,
I'll have,
Yeah.
I'll have a shot of brandy. This is the real good stuff, the French stuff.
Oh, I love that stuff.
Oh, it's like
I have to
bonjour.
refill. Be back in a minute.
You have to sip that. Grant, that's not one that you can recharge your tea.
Cheers.
Brandy.
No, Brandy is the girl I lost my virginity to whenever I was 15. That's what I associate Brandy with. Her mom said I named her Brandy because I was craving brandy when I was pregnant with her. And I was like, fuck, no wonder I want to be an alcoholic. This shit's fucked up.
I thought, I thought the story
Gaffer?
was, it was Brandon.
Shut Listen, you added some later, you fucking prick. Listen, if you want to keep the other eye, you better watch it. I'll come to your next sausage party and poke it out. You bastard. Up there in Worcester. I'll come to Worcester and poke
You
it
won't.
out.
You won't.
He won't. Listen, don't believe him. He won't come.
I know. He won't come.
He's scared.
He's full
And
of
then we were gonna go to him, and then he spread this Corona shit around.
Yeah,
You know? I mean, there's no end to it, Bucky. There's no end to what he'll do.
I think it
I'm
was
just trying to spread boneless kids all over
a couple of
Disney.
days ago. Sat there and said he's all bummed out because you and him were going to Amsterdam, and now you can't.
Me and Johnny, yeah, we were gonna go to Amsterdam. We still can. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
We're
You know?
going next time, whatever next time is. Hopefully, it's next year. I
We
hope
don't know when next time is.
that's what I'm getting at. That's fucked up, man. Like, wow.
I don't know if I'd want to be on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be on a
Well-
cruise ship.
No.
I mean, we just met, so you don't know my profession, but in my profession, I know how to take care of certain things. So I have no fear of any type of ailment, any type of bullshit. I can take care of it, if you know what I'm saying.
Any sort of helmet, he'll take care of it.
That's it.
On a cruise ship. I mean,
Anyway,
he says he was in the army, but we think he was in the navy.
oh, hey,
That's
24 go down, 12 couples come up. I was an infantry grunt. That's pretty close, though, in the Army. Fuck off. Hey,
What'd you say? What'd you say, Grant?
Listen, I'm from Kentucky, and I'm on the moonshine, so I think it's going to be and I got a dip in. It's going to be hard to understand me here in a minute. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Kentucky.
So, Grant, being a medical profession person, what do you think of this Corona fucking bullshit?
Listen, it's real. First of all, I from what I understand, blah blah blah. I can't be. Look, if somebody sourced me and saw me on this and I say too much, I will get in big fucking trouble. However, from what I understand about the thing, if you have two things in your system that this can link up with, virtually you are fucked. For sure. Otherwise, you'll be asymptomatic, but then you can go fuck other people with it. So the mitigation process is appropriate. However, it's breaking the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah. When do you think it's going to calm down?
What?
When do you think it's going to calm down?
Listen, look. I can't talk about this on Top Stream because I could go into some other shit about some other shit that brings it all to a circle, and then everybody would understand.
Okay.
Tina, I don't know if you know Grant, but Tina has been working at COVID Central since this started.
I know.
Yeah, and she said it's slowing down dramatically. So,
well, look, like there's a lot of people that are like, we need to be out here that way we can be building up our immune systems to this. Some people's immune systems just can't handle it. and then that's where it sorts those people out. But it's a double-edged sword, is what it is. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
People that are high risk are going to have to practice distancing until they come up with a vaccine for it. So
Is that just people that are high risk, or is it people that are just generally high?
Well, I mean, listen, that's where you get into trouble. Whenever you do the flu vaccination, they put flu into you. That way you don't get the flu, or so you think, if it's not the right strand. So if you go get the thing put into you, whenever you do get it, it might be twice as bad because you might not have had the other strands that this has had, so you don't have the appropriate immune system to that. So that's why it is so controversial in my mind. That's where I get messed up on it terrible, because nobody knows exactly what they have, because everybody's had a shot of some kind, and you don't know what was in that shot.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think we should take the shot?
Didn't I tell you about that? Didn't I tell you about that already?
Listen,
My shot.
I've been studying that in eugenics for a long time. The flu shot, I wouldn't even fuck with it, because the flu is so advanced, like this thing that's going on. Then they've done already forecasted, hey, in the fall, expected to hit like the flu. There's your sign. Like, hey, look the fuck out. Shit's about to get real. Again, but worse.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Grant. I was thinking, all right, we're going into summer. Fewer people are going to be getting sick, but then the next fall, when the weather turns fall and cold, when flu season starts, it's going to be like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. Well, if I could hang out with you all till the end of this, and Tom ends this, and we all can be in this stream together, I'll tell you how I really feel about it, because I can't air that out on this platform. Otherwise, it would be wiped.
Yeah.
Well, what you're saying is that people have factors, and you're not saying what those factors are, so you're not giving away any information. But what it boils down to is do what they tell you to do, because it's real. There is a risk.
There very much is a risk, but however, they've already said zinc will fucking take care of the bigger part of this. But can you get a hold of zinc? And if you do, it's worth more than its weight in gold, right? Fuck.
If you can find zinc. Vitamin D too.
Big Pharma, Gauchi, all them motherfuckers are getting their fill. And, if it came down to us or them, it would be us. All of us that are sitting here having this best time ever, just talking as bros, this moment wouldn't even fucking matter to them. It would be erased.
Mark M's in the house. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Mark, what's up,
Mark?
Where have you
I got
been?
a question.
Hello,
He
Mark.
leaves a comment and takes off.
What?
Gaffer comes in, puts a comment in the chat, and takes off. Doesn't say anything else.
Have you gone? Cheers.
We scared them. All our ugly faces scared them.
Woke up from my nap. Okay, Mark.
Mark, let me tell you this. I charged one of the new batteries till it fully turned black, and ask Azy. Oh, it fucking works.
Don't ask me. Fuck off. I don't want to talk about it. He's like a fucking child.
I text the firehouse to have them do a radio check. Didn't work out. But
He did try.
I did try.
You could narrate Dizzy's day with a harmonica or a guitar or anything. It would have a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
It would sound the same as a man's butt getting penetrated by another man's butt with UK jelly, though. So
UK jelly.
You got to think about that one. Think about it.
Throw stones over here. Listen, at least I can fish with one eye. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that was it. That was good. That was good.
So have you done much fishing since you've been in quarantine?
Listen, I've done a fuck ton of fishing. I've caught all kinds of catfish, all kinds of bass. I have not documented this on video. That's why I know you're calling.
We don't fucking believe any of it.
Well,
Hey.
that's the fisherman's story.
Yeah.
There wasn't film in the camera.
Listen, I've been building guitars and I haven't filmed any of it.
I
Listen,
was with Grant one day when he was fishing and he caught his shed.
Yeah. The biggest catch of his life.
Yeah, it was.
I still gotta go pick up my bike.
What? Your bike's in the shop?
Yeah, I had a recall on one of the brake reservoir lever assemblies.
Oh.
Grant's phone died.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have a laptop right there. What's up, Grant?
Look at this, Tom. This is the latest thing I'm working on.
I was going to ask you if you're still working on that guitar, AZ.
Good night, Grant. Enjoy
You
dinner.
know, I
Grant,
halted
give her my
work
best.
on that.
You can boot him if you want, Dad. Yeah.
There he goes.
I just made this one for Harry because he wanted like an electric guitar, but it's the same shape as electric, but I've made it acoustic, you know, so like a flat.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, Tom, it came out really cool, and you should have seen his little son when he got it. He was happy as hell. Yeah.
Oh, he loves it.
Now, question is, you teaching him to play it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's paying attention. Like, you know, he watches my
Sing
fingers.
We Will Rock You, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And you ask him who's the coolest, me or his dad, and he says me. He says Dizzy.
Yeah, okay.
He says, you dizzy? He knows.
No, he don't.
Oh, Mark says, hey,
Don't
Tom,
lie, Hazy. Look at him.
you moved up to Colorado. I know you moved up to Colorado, Mark.
We've never seen your new place.
Now I have lived on the Jersey City internet. Now
No.
I have the Jersey City internet. Okay.
No more.
Oh no, we wouldn't want to wish that on you.
Yeah, his internet's not great when he's out and about.
Actually, he get a big kick out of looking at the strip right now. It's AKA Ghost Town.
Yeah, people are going mountain bike or just bike riding up and down it.
Oh, yeah.
They are selling more
Come down
mountain
my
bikes.
strip. The hook is allowed and proud out there, baby.
It's unbelievable.
I know. Well, listen, I tried to get a mountain bike, and do you think I could?
You know, it's a lot
Oh,
safer
cool.
to ride a bike now because there are so fewer,
Vehicles.
much fewer vehicles on the roads. Now you can ride bikes and stuff like that. Don't worry about it too much.
Well, hell, I'll buy another motorcycle then.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to riding my scooter tomorrow because as of tonight, they've lifted the complete stay-at-home plan. They don't want you to be out, you know, and I don't want to. Why are you, somebody to say, well, what are you doing out? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm going right up here to get some milk and bread.
What did you say? They've lifted it. They've lifted it.
You be good, brother.
Not that it would happen, but, I'm weird about things like that.
Over here, like I went to my shop today and back drive up and down Main Street. Oh man, it's crazy. It's back to normal. Let me tell you that. The hookers and fucking pimps and drug dealers, they're all out there.
So they're all going to spread COVID-19 to somebody, people that are in the lower economical, my political,
with masks.
people that can't get care for it, people that don't have health insurance or adequate health insurance. Yeah, that's real smart.
Yeah, they don't care. They're just all out there like nothing's going on.
Oh, and Chris wants us all to grow coronavirus mustaches. So when we go back, we're all going to be sporting mustaches.
He does?
Well, you
Yeah.
waited a while to start, eh?
Well, no. I don't think Pat could grow a mustache, to be honest with you.
I'm going to have to go to the store and buy one. I can't. But I just told him I needed to start at the beginning of the pandemic to have.
What was it? Several years ago, he sat there. He says, "I'm growing a beard, and there was this thing with hair and bald spots all over, and there was nothing. And there was nothing."
Dizzy. That's like Dizzy. Have you ever seen Dizzy trying to grow a beard? Oh, it's fucking.
What are you talking about? I had one, but when you came, it was.
Well, it was a bit of a stubble there, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Considering you was growing it for 4 months.
I know it took me 4 months to get it into that.
Must really.
Well, hey, did you go out and find a cat and get a pitcher of cream and smear it all over the cream?
No, he went in the bathroom and he shaved it off while we were there.
Yeah, to be honest, it looked like he was just
He was
finishing
live.
his film. He did. That was the first thing he done was shave the shit off his face.
Yeah, well, you said I had to do it till you got here, and then you got here, and it was off. I'm a man of my word, but
Listen, I've actually got video footage of you saying to me, "Well, there's one thing I got to do now," and I'm like, "What's that?" And you're like, "Shave this shit off," and then you got up and went to do it.
yeah, it was definitely sickening.
I think he was doing a live show when he shaved it off.
Were we?
I
I
don't
think
think
we were. I think we did do a live show.
We were there. Drive Shaft Drew. I don't know. You did something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
and
did a live show.
Iron Man was here.
Yeah, you were gone. You went off. You went. To the
88 Katana's out of here.
Yeah.
Have a good night, sir.
That was a few minutes ago. You missed that.
So we had Drive Shaft Drew out there playing his guitar while you were
3 minutes ago.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you took over the live show, David, didn't you?
No.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
You did.
Oh,
you
yeah,
you owned it.
Yeah,
I told him that we had a raffle.
I think I had a
You owned it.
For a minute. 5 minutes of fame.
It was good.
I can't believe I was doing it. I know I wasn't scared. I thought it was cool. I was like, am I really doing this?
You were demanding fucking authority.
we have taken David. I know it. We have taken David Collins and broke him out of his shell and turned him into a whole new man. Huh, Dave?
Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, he's hopping on planes, hanging out with us, and whipping.
Well, I didn't come out of Vegas.
He's pimping out all the live shows now. Come on now.
I'm just being myself.
We broke
I'm
his.
not trying to be anybody else. I just appreciate all you guys letting me be part of it.
Yeah, man. We're
I got a little
We're all
intimidated.
human, Dave.
Yeah.
It's not even a thing of us letting you. You just everyone's welcome. You know.
Well, I feel well.
I said this: if he's willing to meet me at the fucking airport in a dress, he's all right, I guess.
and come back.
Listen, that was the
second
first thing I
time.
dared you to do.
Yeah, and you see, I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around. You dared me to do that. You dared me to not shave my beard until you got here. I did it. You see, I don't.
Hey,
fuck
I got Hazy Days to shave his off. I gave him $100. I don't know what was.
Dry Shaft Drew's in the house.
What's up, Daddy Drew?
Hey, we were just talking about you.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
pull it back.
Is that what happened? Did I shave it off for $100?
Yes, you did. And I was half smashed. I was like, did I really send him $100? Did I imagine that?
I know. I was watching the chat, and Dave, I'm getting another one. I was like, Dave's sitting there getting loaded.
Hey, I was loaded that night. The night he shaved his
Look what Mark
easy
wrote in the chat.
mustache.
Casey would have shaved his balls for free, David.
Well, I would have. I would have sent you pictures.
No, I'm good with the pictures.
You already got them.
Just the thought of it scaring me.
Actually, I should pop out the other chat so it's up to date.
That must be Shorty. I told him we were over here. Maybe he'll come and watch the
Sure,
show.
he just sent a picture of loads of fucking alcohol.
No, that was Mark.
Was it?
Yeah. See, I know everything,
It
bro.
wasn't. It was Shorty.
Oh, he sent one? Well, Mark just sent one too before that.
I don't know.
Oh, he just sent one bottle. You scroll up that whole thing. Oh, Shorty sent that. Yeah, he did. I thought that was.
Apologize.
I apologize. Mark said Michael Jackson called it Jesus. Jesus. I knew I seen Mark's thing pop up.
Listen, last night I got Shorty to shave his beard off. He had a fucking beard like Al Qaeda.
Tell him what I said. Go ahead. Tell him what I said.
No,
Was it live, Hazy?
no, it was in a private call.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't go live. We haven't been live. We just sit in the hangout and
Yeah,
talk.
I figured Shorty was live and Hazy jumped in. So
no, it's a private call. But yeah, me and Dizzy's taking a proper step back for a little while. And I mean, I'm not even recording videos. I'm building stuff and I'm making stuff and I'm writing songs and recording stuff and I'm doing lots of stuff. But I'm just not recording it. I'm just doing it like how I used to, just for me, you know.
Mhm.
I'm recording a lot of fires and things to do with the fire department, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, like it's on lockdown now and stuff, and they've actually. I don't know if anybody's watched, but so what's their names again? Wahlberg.
The cheeseburgers.
The Wahlburgers, which is Danny Wahlberg from Donnie Wahlberg from. Huh?
No, go ahead.
From
The Wahlburgers.
Yeah, they
Okay,
came fed all the.
Dizzy, was Mark there?
No, it was Donnie.
Okay.
And Kennedy Jr. Joe Kennedy Jr. was there too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and
I watched that
they
video.
called me up and invited me down. They let me take videos of everybody. They weren't, this is the thing is they're closed for people to go to you can't go to the fire department now, the police department. They're closed for the public. And for them to call me and invite me down to capture that and shit was really nice of them, and for the Wahlbergs to come down there and feed all the first responders, which was awesome,
Hazy, look what Mark wrote.
I know. You can suck my dick. I'm surprised he can see the fucking screen. He just woke up from his little fucking snooze.
Nappy times. Well, listen, I bored him. I was painting the fucking hallway. Well, on this COVID freaking lockdown, you Dizzy painted and redid the whole front hallway.
All right. Well, Grant wanted to come back on, but then there he is.
I have got a vacuum for that. Listen, have anyone seen my vacuum?
Shut up.
Have I got a picture? Where's my phone? I pimped my vacuum cleaner up. Let me see if I got it.
Okay. You're that bored that you started messing with your vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say bored.
Don't mess with me when I'm cleaning my room.
Yeah.
I wasn't bored. Me and Dizzy was fucking about. It was me, Dizzy, and Brian, I think, on a call.
Hey, Pat, you know what guys do in their room with their vacuum cleaner, don't you?
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. This guy dreams about me so much. Look at him. He named the vacuum. You did.
Yeah.
He put
That fits. I mean, that fits. Think about it.
And this one sucks. This one sucks and blows. So it's obviously got to call it fucking Dizzy. Look at his Look at his eye. He got a good eye and a bad eye.
He's fucking dreaming about me while I'm not even around.
I didn't.
Well,
I purposely didn't put him up on him.
If you think about it, he's made a machine to replace you.
Listen, sucks and blows. I've also been making some weapons. Look.
Some weapons.
It's funny how the subject changes to weapons.
Seriously, I was like, whoa, weapons.
Vacuum
Whoa,
cleaners, weapons from household cleaning equipment.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I ought to buy a whole bunch of parts, Pat, and we make an AR-15.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
I got the clamps and everything I need for the upper and the lower. I just need a barrel. Well, I got a barrel wrench actually.
It's a personal relationship with a vacuum.
It's complicated. That's all you
Now
got to
you
say.
get Hazy. Dave's on the phone with his lawyer.
The videos haven't, or the pictures are out, man.
Internet censored.
That's what's going on.
I'm walking all over my yacht. This is awesome.
What are you doing?
Playing GTA.
And you're walking all over your yard?
My yacht. My yacht.
Yacht.
Oh,
My
your
boat.
yacht. To the yard.
Yeah, not my yard, my yacht.
But I did think you said yard at first.
Sorry.
The yacht.
Yeah, I got a
You
yacht.
can do just about anything on
I
GTA.
feel bad for you, bro.
I got 128 million in the bank. I don't need a vacuum.
You got somebody to vacuum for you.
Exactly.
Listen, we all need a vacuum, otherwise you just end up in space. You know?
The final frontier.
Yeah.
No.
Right, man. I can't wait.
Uh-oh. Business battle.
Tessa, what's up? Tessa?
Tertessa.
Cold as heck.
Tessa.
Where are you? Cold as heck there. Where the heck are you?
Cold everywhere. God.
Not much. Cold as heck. It's quite warm here.
What, it's above 40, right?
It's always cool where I am.
Hey, it's in the 50s
Ontario.
here.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's probably chilly there.
Where is that? Ontario.
Canada.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Not near Drew, the other side.
That place is cold.
Yep.
I know a few people in Canada.
Canadian.
I do too. I know a few people in Canada. It's probably the same people you know.
I only know 2 people in Canada.
One. I'll tell you that right now.
Now 3.
No, I couldn't drink 3 right now. I'd be on the floor.
Who do you know?
No, they're technical who they know.
Oh,
Well, I met a lot of people. A friend of mine named Marcy. She's from Canada.
I know a ton
I
of.
feel like I know Iron Man enough to say I know him.
Yep. Yo, he's good.
Drive
people
Shaft
too.
Drew, I've only met him once, but yeah, I've met Drive. He's from Canada.
Dave, did you
I'll
hear
pick up my bike tomorrow.
Hazy crying about when Drew was poking him in the chest? You know, Hazy had a black and blue there.
Listen,
You know, I'm
listen,
Girl,
if you look closely,
Tom, you should have seen it.
It all seems very benign.
the
if
chest.
you look closely enough, with the I haven't put a video up yet. The tattoo video, I haven't done that, have I? But you can see all bruises in my shoulder. But yeah, it's where Drew was poking me.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with firing shotguns. It was all Drew.
It's all Drew? No shotguns?
Oh, you liar.
Drew, one night, Drew poked me in the chest so hard it come up my back.
And then Drew beat him at arm wrestling.
He didn't beat me. I let him win,
I let him win. Drew, did you hear that?
and then he let me win.
Well, when this crap's all over, Hazy, you come out here, you can fire a Thompson submachine gun.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He would fall right on the ground. You don't know.
Oh yeah, listen. This is what these motherfuckers done to me, Tom. Dizzy said to Joe, "What can he fire that's gonna put him on his ass?" Joe said, "Leave it with me. I got the perfect thing. He ain't fucking gonna resist this shit." And I did. I fucking pumped out a couple, hit it on a bullseye. It fucking took it like a man. Boom.
Yeah, and his fucking shoulder was black and blue.
I've still got the rounds. They were tactical fucking federal. I probably shouldn't say it.
We threw tactical rounds in that fucking shotgun.
Yeah, slugs.
Yeah, well, the bottom line comes down to it is the reason why your shoulder didn't get black and blue, is you didn't hold it tight into your shoulder. When you pull the trigger, you pull it back into your shoulder. Then
Oh, I
it
did.
black and blue.
This fucking round wanted to take my shoulder over that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Listen, they expected me to fall over. Motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Hazy, come out here. You can fire any weapon you want.
I would love to. I was only saying to Dizzy yesterday, I would love one day to be able to go to America with like a camper van or something and go around and visit all the people. Because I know a lot of people all over the country, you know?
That's not what he said. He said he wanted to play secret wrestling camp in a van. That's all. Fucking, I don't know what story he's coming up with.
Well,
he wants to stop by Worcester and pick up you and play wrestling in the van.
That's what he wanted.
I was like, you can just drive on by.
That's what he said to me, but I said, listen, I can't. Midget wrestling is fucking against the law now. So, you know, can't do Dizzy's wrestling.
Oh, everybody's rolling one.
Yep.
Yeah. How about you, Tom? Are you rolling any?
Actually, last Saturday night, Ian's in the house. Last Saturday night was my birthday. And
Happy birthday. I missed it. I'm sorry.
I missed it too. Tom, I couldn't find it.
I got.
I was up, Tom. I was up till 3 o'clock. I was checking every platform.
I know, but I came in here, grabbed the mouse, and I couldn't figure. I was so fucked up. A couple of buddies stopped by, and we sat in the garage and smoked a few, and drank a few, and had a few shots. And God.
And you know what, Tom? I was not worried about you. All I figured that was exactly what happened. That you were just having a party and you're having a great time. And I was not worried about you at all. I was like, yeah.
And by the time I got back in here into the computer and everything else, I sat down and I looked at the mouse and I looked at the screen and I sat there and I said,
"You're not doing this."
I never tried to navigate this and sit there and get on Streamline or anything else. And I sat there and I said, my head's going to hit the table and I'll be passed out.
I figured that's exactly what happened, and I didn't. You know, the only thing I was worried about is that you did go live, and I, for whatever reason, didn't figure it out or whatever. But we're all good.
I didn't go live. I got wasted and on the couch.
Well, you know, I kept coming in here about every hour and checking. I was
waiting for you to go live on your birthday too.
Pat came by and shook me and said, "Are you okay, Dad?" "Yeah, I'm fine." He's what's going on? And I told him what happened. He said, "Okay." And then he said, "Happy birthday," and he left.
We knew you were okay.
Tom's all like this. Yeah, all right.
Actually, if you looked at my eyes and looked at Jimmy C's eyes, I impersonated Jimmy C. There were two splits in the snow.
Jimmy C was supposed to come over here the other day. He canceled. I don't know what happened.
I was on his stream until 2 this morning.
We had a flyover for all the nurses on the hospitals. And you want to hear something wicked cool, Tom? They flew right over Dizzy's house because I'm cool as fuck.
There we go. Right over.
They also flew over about another fucking 20,000 houses.
Dizzy.
So what?
Dizzy,
They flew over.
I live in Nevada. I live in Las Vegas. The Thunderbirds are based in Las Vegas, and they fly over my house all the fucking time.
Heck, I lived right. I lived near Oceana, in Virginia Beach, and those things went over on hourly. And like I had a job, I was like a mile away from the base, and it's like when one of those planes would go over, if we were talking to a customer on the phone, we just said, "Have to hold on, one of these planes are going over," because you could not hear a thing.
Yeah,
that's why I love working in North Las Vegas. I get to watch all the jets fly around that I can handle.
Hazy, look what Ian asked.
No, but that was exciting to
see them.
Oh yeah,
the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds.
The Thunderbirds started it here in Nevada. Pat and I went out to try to video them, but they were going on. I mean, there was no rhyme or reason. They were
really called the Thunderbirds.
Huh?
Are they really called the Thunderbirds?
Yeah.
Are they puppets? Are they like this?
No.
We taught you how to fly your planes. We got the Red Arrows. But
you hear
the Blue Angels.
Listen to
this. Hazy.
Oh, listen to Mark. Hey,
For a long time until my buddy. Hold on, wait. For a long time, before my buddy passed away, and Pat can attest to this. I go up to Reno to the National Air Races, and the Red Arrows were up there for the Performance Act and everything else. And that's a tight group. That is a really tight group up there that they flew. And the Thunderbirds, the Blue Angels, and then what is Canada, the Snowbirds or whatever. And it's an awesome show.
Yeah, we got the Red Arrows.
The Red Arrows are gay, and
listen, you watched them yesterday. You know they're good.
I watched their show yesterday because you made me, and it was gay.
No, because he showed me the fucking flyover, and I was like,
Blue Angels, the fucking.
That's just 4 planes flying over a fucking city. And I showed them ours, and they were doing all
they were doing. It was just a flyover.
They weren't doing a show. It was just to say thank you for all the healthcare workers. They were showing.
Stop sticking up for them.
I'm not. I'm sticking up for myself because I appreciated it.
It was for them. All the nurses at their hospital.
Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Easy. You want to go right now? Let's do it.
Outside.
Oh, damn.
Here we go.
I'm waiting.
She'll drive over there, and you've seen her fucking drive.
Listen, if I say I'm coming, I'm coming.
And you know Tina would make it.
Yeah. Make it hell. She'd break
land speed records.
She'd drive right up. That car would be surfing right over that water.
That bumper of that Chevy truck would be in your front door.
Right?
She'd be right there.
And she'd jump out and she'd go, "What up?"
Right?
She would.
All right, I'm done.
Easy knows I'm messing with him. Him and Dave are doing very well.
What have you been down the strip, Tom, to see the ghost town?
Yeah.
Is it weird?
Oh, it's weird.
Way weird.
How much money do you think those fuckers are losing right now?
A lot.
Oh God.
The government can't pay that.
Let's do it this way. You got a whole bunch of buildings, casinos, and high rises that have no locks on the front doors. So for them to close and lock the place down, they got to put plywood over the doors.
Yeah.
So you go by to where doors used to be, like the Caesar's Palace or New York, or the Luxor or whatever, and there's plywood over the doors. And then every now and then you'll see a security guard walk by. And it's just weird.
But there's somebody at Security Central watching all the cameras.
You can see how, like I don't know if you're into video games, but like apocalypse games, when you go around and everything's deserted, like it could end up like that, couldn't it? If nobody goes back to these places and like civil war breaks out or something.
Actually, if I had more practice on my drone, I would have loved to gone down there and then gone out on the strip and flew my drone all up and down the strip.
Yeah, you should. You should.
I crash and burn more than I fly. Hey, just leave it at that.
You haven't got the right drone then. If you're crashing your drone, you haven't got the right one.
So
you need one that just stays there when you put the controller down and don't move. You need a DJI.
Yeah, well, my last name's Noble, not Gates, and I don't have deep pockets, so
just saying.
Just
yeah,
it's weird. I mean, it's been here almost 50 some odd years, 40 some odd years, and God, it's weird. Never seen it like this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We were pissed when they closed down Fremont Street back in the 60s and the 70s. Every town had a cruise street. I mean, in America, every town had a cruise street. And
I could think of about 5 towns that have that. Every big city or whatever.
Had a cruise street for the teenagers to cruise down. And believe it or not, here in Las Vegas back in that time was Fremont Street. And it was, oh God, the ship was dead. Fremont Street was packed. It was party central. I mean, it was unbelievable, and it was probably some of the most fun cruising down that street that I had in in my years. I mean, back in Northern Illinois, it was Geneseo Street in Waukegan, and it was all us gearheads taking our cars up there and finding somebody to race for some money.
Listen, what we
He
do
would
is
show up
I mean,
with
you
this
can.
little freaking Volkswagen he got there, and
I'll beat him. My car's listen. My car's fast for what it is. It's a sport injection.
Oh,
Don't mess about
it's a sport injection.
Yeah.
Does that mean you wear a Speedo
Listen,
when you
it scares Harry. If it scares Harry, it's fast.
if it's scared?
Yeah, if it's scary, I've seen Harry. Yeah. That reminds me when you made that video of Harry on those go-karts and that.
Well, we were talking about that yesterday. Listen, when I was uploading that, I was uploading that, I was
He was
thinking,
not nervous at all. He was just going for a ride.
no, he was holding on for dear life.
Yeah, he was scared as fuck. You should have seen him yesterday. Hazy put him in the passenger seat and drove around the block. Okay, the kid, I think, pooped a little. I think he pooped a little. It was just in the car. Okay.
he don't mind going fast if he's in control. I let Jack drive my car as well last week for the first time. Yeah.
How did he do?
He done good. He stalled her a couple of times, but that's to be expected. But he done okay.
Cool.
Only up a country road, like a winding farm track thing. Not on the main road.
Actually, Pat learned to drive stick on my 68 Camaro when I first got it.
Mm-hmm.
Before we tore it all apart. I threw him the keys and said, go drive it. Learn how to drive stick.
That's the way. We got automatics, but most cars over here are stick drive anyway.
Yeah.
Tom, I was trying to guess, like after your comment the other day of when this one's done, you just get another car, what it would be. And I was thinking probably an older 68, 69, 70 Nova.
A Nova.
Now, if I'm gonna, I want to keep doing this because it's something I get to wake up in the morning and I get plans and I do and everything else. The next car is going to be a 66 to 67 Nova, and it's going to be a gasser.
I just knew it was going to be a Nova. I just knew it.
And it's going to be a gasser. It's going to resemble my race car, but I'm going to be able to drive it on the street.
Nice.
If I live that long to do it, I don't know because it's going to be a lot quicker, faster build than the Camaro was. But if I end up doing it, good. If I don't, well, hey, I live with my dreams.
Yeah, I hear you. I know. I got the Model A right here too in a dream. You know what I mean? I got it all, but is it gonna get done before
Yeah.
Well, hey, the way I look at it,
I keep looking for a cab for you, and I can't find one. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, Tom. You know what I mean? It's like to finish this, just finding the pieces isn't fucking easy.
Yeah.
And that's the only piece left.
Let's say I search for a door. I can't find the door.
They're doing reproductions.
I mean, I can't find parts for it.
They're doing reproduction pieces, but it's a 4-year span. They're doing like the left front fender, okay, for 4 years, and then the side rail for 4 years. And then the front, so depending on when you're looking for the fucking or the cab or whatever, when they build it, it could be forever before you get to it. You know what I mean? My friend, he's
Remember a couple of years ago when Pat and I were in Fresno and we were at the Drags in Fresno and I videoed and I said,
yeah, I remember.
Okay, we went and we do it every year. We're looking for Model A pickup truck parts going through.
Yeah,
Or Model T, because they say the Model T you can modify. And we were going all through there. And the stuff that they were sitting there asking, or they had, and this is Southern California, was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
I said, okay, wait, I get the cab, I build the crate, tell a freight company to come get it. Here we go, you know, and it just never worked out. I mean, the parts are very few.
Yeah,
you can't find them. And then when you do find them, they want an astronomical price for them.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
hold on.
I got all the parts from a buddy of mine, and this is what happened is he's got one just like mine, the pickup that he's doing. His is a 29, mine's a 28. But those 2 years they're the same truck, you know. So what he did is he kept everything, like the frame and the engine and whatnot, and he gave me the other parts, you know, and he was going to order all new fenders and from the company. But that's where he learned he made a mistake, because he gave me all his fenders, his side rails, the fucking bed and everything I have. And he's in line waiting on the list of fucking when they're gonna fucking punch out the pots.
Yeah.
You know, he talked to me like a month ago and he's like, fucking Dave, he's like, I got 3 pots so far. He's got 3 pots. It's been fucking 6 years. It's like
that's stupid that they're doing that.
That's agonizingly slow.
That's retarded. It's like they don't want you to fix them.
Yeah, but the big thing is Dave needs the cab.
Yeah, and I need the
cab.
I got the cowl. I got the cowl. You know, I got the bed. I got the side rails, the front fenders, back fenders, the nose, the hood, the engine, the frame, the wheels, the
everything.
You know where I'm going to find a cab for you, Dave? Is I'm going to sit there and I'm going to go down to Texas or Arizona.
That's the only place
you're going to four-wheel drive vehicle, and I'm going to start cruising the desert. And here in the fucking middle of the desert is going to be a cab.
You know who can find one? SWRNC there. He's around that shit. You know, he lives there. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
My friend Pete, your friend Pete, our friend Pete.
Well, our friend Pete is moving to Moab, Utah. Yeah, and he ain't going to find. Well, he could find some stuff up there, but he's in the middle of God country up there.
Yeah, I don't know if he's even going to like it. He did a video a little while ago where he said he doesn't even know if those people are ready for him. He's so fucking loud and obnoxious.
He'll like it because there's nobody around. I mean, think about it. He's out in the middle of the boonies. I mean, his closest neighbor is close to almost 2,400 feet away from him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, think about that. You got your shop and you got your house right next door. What more do you want? And he built a shop.
Right. Yeah.
Pete might find something up there, but you got to go looking. I mean, you got to sit there and start looking.
Yeah, you got to hunt for it everywhere. You know, like over here, it's tough because there's thousands of people looking for the same part. You know what I mean? So if it comes up, you lucky if you get it, because you'll call the dude and they'll be like, nope, sold. Nope, sold. Nope.
Okay, well, think about this. You're four-wheeling out here in the desert, which you can do, and you can come across a whole bunch of derelict cars and everything else. And all of a sudden you come across, here is a cab for a Model A, Model T, whatever, you know, because they both fit. And you sit there and you go, okay, fine. All right. Well, now you take it off, throw it in the bed of your pickup truck. You know, you try to hold the integrity of the metal, get it back home, put it on a pallet, wire it down, then call a freight company and get it shipped. Think
Fuck,
about
a couple bucks.
Yeah. The shipping is going to kill you.
You call me if you find the fucking thing and you worried about shipping. You call me.
We'll build a ship.
I will. Right.
We will all pay. We'll pitch in for the shipping. How about that? We'll all.
Well, I know YouTube will do it, but the thing of it is just the approach.
That's why, Tom. That's
I mean,
why,
that
Tom, I put
really-
that on the back burner. You
Yeah.
know, first of all, even if I built it, where would I put the thing? You know, my museum's packed and it's, you know, it won't fit in there. My shop.
How would you get it through the doorway to get it into?
Yeah,
the
you know, where would I put the thing? So that's why right now it's up here. Part of it's up here. Part of it's downstairs in the basement. You know, and that's where it's safe. You know.
Yeah, well,
When I
let me say
I
something.
would get a place.
Why is
to
nobody
put it.
talking in the chat?
Let me say something, Dizzy. The potential of it, just having your dream there, is very powerful.
Yeah,
and moving.
that's why
Just
I-
knowing that it could
That's
happen.
why I understand Tom and his dream, because I have that. That's my dream, is to do that. And not only do I want to do it, I want to do it in the fire theme. So it's a pickup truck, but
He wants to make a fire truck.
it's got the roll with the fire hose on the back of it, and it's done with nice natural wood where it's fucking looking, you know, it looks mint. You know,
That's the way I would do a Model A. I would do the.
I'll probably drive it once. You know, who knows? But
no, you drive it every year in the 4th of July parade or the Labor Day
No,
parade
this
or
is what
whatever.
it is over here. It's all this, Tom. You know, you can't drive in the parade unless you donate $2,500 to the city under their insurance policy. So that's why you Dizzy stopped.
That
putting my
sucks.
bikes. That's why I stopped putting my bikes in the parade, because the 7 years that I snuck in, they didn't know who I was. But as soon as I started doing these fire videos, they know who you Dizzy is. And they're like, listen, you know, we need a donation, or you know. And I'm like, I ain't gonna, I don't have $2,500 to be giving the fucking stupid city. Are you fucking
Heck, who wants to give the
You
city
need a donation,
$2,500?
here's a
I
dollar.
would donate it to a
Here's a
charitable organization in our.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. My channel, I do donate. Every fucking thing I make goes to the something.
Yeah.
Dennis Leary Foundation, Kids Toys for Tots, or what, you know. So
Hey, if the city came to me and said, "Yeah, I'll donate $2,500,"
that's why the
I would
fire.
donate it to the food bank. You know, if they say, "Oh, if you donate this to the food bank," yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, that's why my John Deere bike and fire bike are in the museum, and I don't go into parades no more. You know, although I have been invited to other towns and done the fire apparatus parades and stuff like that with it. But
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb. Am I ever going to ride my scooter in Rome? Am I ever going to have a chick on the back?
you're
Am I
gonna ride
ever
your
going to have
scooter?
somebody on the back seat with me and go down the strip in Myrtle Beach? No, but just having the dream of it, having the potential of it, in
Oh, who's
outside,
I'll get a
Course
chick
you
on the
can.
back.
and
You
you're
fucking kidding, Dave? I'll get a chick on the back of your scooter for you.
heck. If you ever come here,
On
I'll
Myrtle
take you for a ride on the scooter.
Listen, he'll put a dress on and get in the back just for you.
Yeah, you could wear your dress. See what? I'll take you up and down the street.
I'm
Nobody's
not retired.
Oh, there's an off you can review.
Right on the back.
There's an off you can reviews.
Yeah.
If you get out on the main street, there'll be a cop waiting right there to pull you over and write you a ticket.
Right there, ticket for what? You can have a girl on the back of your scooter.
Heck yeah, and I want to. You know,
The cop pulls you over and say, "Hey, listen, you're cramping my how you doing tonight? Move."
Listen,
You know what I mean?
David, have you got your eye on anyone?
actually, I do. I met somebody yesterday.
Holy shit! Yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Somebody at
Come
my
on, tell us a bit more.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, I think it's just a passing thing.
Where did you meet her?
Yesterday at my job, we were doing a project together.
Oh,
Well, slip her your number. Tell her you do Google Hangouts. Maybe she'll take a shower with you and stuff.
there's a possibility.
Maybe she will.
Stranger things have happened. Okay, is all I'm saying.
Like I said, there's potential. You know, there's could happen.
Listen, with
Well,
today's
if you want a character reference,
in there.
I'll tell her you're an awesome dude. You're a great friend, and you know, I wouldn't lie to her. Well, maybe I'll
tell her I know this dude up in Massachusetts named David Dizzy.
David Dizzy.
David Dizzy.
His name is David Dizzy. Thursday. She'll be like, what?
Hey, I got this Dizzy friend.
Tell me super freaking Hollywood, like super califragilistic.
How many beers have you necked back there? I've seen you do 3, I think.
This is number 3.
I had one
holy
big
shit.
tall one, and I'm done.
I don't know about the. I think I'm losing the taste for this stuff or something.
What is it?
Oh, this is
Busch Light.
Busch Light crap. But I had 2 Yingling. I had a fat tired Yingling earlier.
Yeah,
A fat tireling. What did you just speak another
A
language? What the fuck
Yingling,
did
that's
you
a
say
brand.
that 10 times fucking straight.
A fat
In
tang,
fact, Hazy, it was a black and tan.
a black and tang fat dang a ding dong.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I got that just for you and Ian.
Well, I didn't even see it.
Maybe I had finished that one by the time you came on.
It took forever to Hazy to get on the show. He was
Yeah.
like,
My stuff wasn't working.
I had a Yingling.
we went in the chat, and I was like, yo, Tom's live. I was like, you want to go over there?
Also, Tom, if you want,
He didn't say nothing about it, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, let's go. And he just, like, he kept all the lights on in the background, and he goes, yeah, let's go. And I'm like, okay. And so it took me a minute to get ready, and he wasn't even ready. He was already goofy.
Tom, I still have. If you're waiting, I still haven't mailed up the guitars. Yeah, I'm waiting for all this shit to blow over.
Hold it. See me holding my breath on it? I would Hazy do it when you can afford it. Don't worry about it, man.
Listen,
I feel the same way, Hazy. I haven't seen the guitar, but I'm not worried about it. I know.
Listen, yours is by
By air.
By air?
By Do you want to see it again?
Hazy,
yeah,
man,
thanks.
you got to stop mailing these out, bro.
Listen, I would have.
Shipping
Listen,
is killing you.
I've got the money. I've got the money to the side for the postage.
Okay.
It's nothing to do with the money. It's just this.
Charge too.
What happened when the week I was going to post them off? The Corona panic, fucking shit happened.
Hazy, listen, stay in the house. Fuck the guitars. Stay
No,
in
it
the
wasn't even so much of that. My main concern was to make sure there was plenty of food in the house for the kids. So
Well,
for 2 weeks,
That's number 2. Stay in the house. Food for the family. End it.
yeah, but
Yeah.
no, it's number 1 because you can't get food if you stay in the house.
You can here. You can have it
That's how
delivered.
it works. Unfortunately, you got to leave the house to get the food.
I know. I
So
understand.
I spent 2 weeks.
Let me put it to you in words you can understand. If we're in the middle of winter and you need heat for your house, burn the guitar. There you go.
Oh,
But we're not in the middle of winter.
I don't think you can
There
do
you
that.
go.
I don't think
No,
you
I
can do that.
couldn't. I couldn't.
I
You'd
know.
freeze.
But that's
You'd
I'm
fight.
telling you, I would rather your family. No, listen, everybody, shut up. I would rather you family be safe, fed, in the house than me getting that guitar.
Yeah, but I've got a mail free. Mark haven't got his, David Collins haven't got his, and you haven't got yours. But it's all ready to go, you know. But
Now we're over 2 hours now.
I sort of I went on like protective mode and went into like making sure my family was sorted for everything. I mean, I got a big behind me. I got a big bag of medicine because I was planning for the worst. But look at this. Like you probably can't see it, but that's all medicines. because you could only buy a certain amount. So I would go to every store and buy the limit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was sort of hoarding, and I don't give a shit what anyone says. When you got kids and you don't know what's happening, something new's happening, you got to make sure that you can get as much food.
Prepared. You got to be prepared.
You know what I mean?
You got to be prepared.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%.
Which is what I done.
I do the same for my boys any day of the week.
Yeah, I literally spent everything I could. I bought myself a big, huge freezer so I could stick frozen meat and stuff, you know. Yeah, so that's what my main concern was.
Oh, man, you can't even touch it here. You can't even.
You should have seen my face when that thing worked. I totally freaking love it.
What thing? Oh yeah, Mark, you should have seen him. Listen, Mark, you almost had a call out. They were gonna do a radio check for you, Dizzy.
Yeah, I almost had him do a radio check because Tom, I just got that thing. It's actually a microphone, the loudest they make. That'll clip. It's a lapel microphone.
I know. I had one. Dizzy. I wore one for 8 years.
No, listen, I'm going to tell you right now. This one right here is above and beyond. Because this is the new and improved.
Yeah, I've got a good one.
Klein Electronics one. Okay, and they have the new ones. There's 3 different styles. I'll tell you. Let me find them here. I looked through this and I was amazed. I can't even believe it. Totally onto it.
Okay, Dizzy, hold off. Pat.
What?
How many years did I come home with the radio?
Yeah, but I mean, for me.
And then how many years did I had to get up the minute the radio called my call sign?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot.
So, I mean,
they
come
call
on,
this
guys.
call sign Dizzy. No one's calling your call sign. What is your call sign, actually, Dizzy?
This is what they come like, okay? They have the flare. The flare. They have the Bravo, and then they have the Valor.
And Hazy, to answer your question, mine was Prevention 10.
And I got the Valor.
Look what he's got. He's got the dog's bollocks is what he's got.
It's got the dog's bollocks right here. I mean, the fucking thing. Look at what it says. Like all of them say things, and below mine says the loudest ever. Fuck! I had it on today on like half, and it went beep. I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Yo, it is awesome. It's got like an amplifier built right in. It's got a battery inside it. Oh, it's wicked cool.
All right. Have you called dispatch yet?
No, I'm not fucking pushing the button to call any fucking thing. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Hey, remember Cheech and Chong's little recording? Abel Baker Charlie to Roger Fox Dogs. Abel Baker Charlie to Roger Fox Dogs. Oh, man. Wow. Somebody's talking bad about Charlie.
Oh, all right. Hey, Pop, I got to get going. We're going to go grocery shopping for dinner.
All right. Mask up.
Lovely. Nice to see you.
You guys take care. Have a good one.
Thanks for stopping in, man.
Will do. You guys stay safe. Everybody in the chat. Have a good one.
Remember, don't lick any Chinese people.
No, I won't. We'll see you guys.
All right. Later.
All right.
Yeah, and what happened was, Tom, when I plugged it in to see if it was going to work, the scanner wasn't saying nothing for like, it seemed like a half hour. So I start texting my friend, Andrew from Ladder 2, and I told him to text me, and this is what he said. He says, "No problem. I was going to get on the radio and say, hey, Murph."
Listen, I was sat there when that was happening, and I was thinking, for fuck's sake, do not call his name over the radio, because his head will just explode.
Yeah,
and then I'd have to explain stuff.
If they said that over the scanner, hey, Murph, I would have fucking died.
So, Tom, when are you going to shave your head? Like right now?
No, ain't going to happen.
could do though, couldn't you?
All right, Hazy. You and I sat there and had conversations, and we went out and we did 420 and everything else, the whole nine yards. And it was the first time in, God, 30, 40, I can't remember. And David Collins can tell you that I can't add or subtract worth of shit. But I ain't shaving my head right now because the funny thing about it is I want to see how long it's going to get.
Listen, that's wasted fucking time. Don't waste your time, Tom. It's wasted time.
Hey, I never had it this long.
Let me tell you how long it's going to get. It's just a little bit longer.
Hey, Tom, I'm going to come to Las Vegas myself with my clippers, and I'm going to cut your hair.
Okay, well, you do it, David. I'm 70 years old. This is the longest my hair's been. Well, wait, could be.
Tom, listen, Tom. But if you shave yours now, I'll shave mine.
No.
I'll bick mine.
No.
Will you shave your butt crack?
He's like, go on, Tom.
Casey, will you shave your butt crack?
I'll shave my butt crack.
You shave your butt crack.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much hair's on it. I can't see it. But
okay.
But I'll shave it. Fuck it.
Then it's going to come down to I'll shave my balls.
Fuck it. Why not?
Are they already done?
I'll do a whole back tap and crack. Wax.
This is gone.
Okay, wax it instead. Wax your head, Tom.
Wax it.
It is quite long though.
Yeah, that would fucking hurt.
You should grow it. If you grew it like proper long, you'd look like one of those people from what's that program? Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Like a wizard.
I have yet to see one Harry Potter movie.
No, neither have I. That's what I said. But I do know there's a guy in there with long grey hair. I think.
Wizard? Yeah.
Okay.
I got halfway through reading. I didn't ever saw a movie, but I read half of the Harry Potter books and just couldn't go any further. I had trouble with the believability of the story. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it's true, David.
Oh, I know it's not true, but it was still messing with my mind. It was like, this is not even believable enough to be a story, you know?
Yeah, well,
I'm
that's
not
the thing.
saying anything bad about Harry Potter. It's so
fantasy.
People
But I'm the same. Like, I can't watch films that are too much fantasy. Let's keep it real.
I can't wrap my brain about it.
There's enough real stuff in the world to find out about. Then you don't need to fill your head with fantasy. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I like the real stuff.
Well, you know, it's Harry Potter's not written for kids. It's for all audiences. It's not cartoons, you know.
Yeah. I know she's made a lot of fucking money from it.
Already got a text message. Hey, oh wait,
It's a wonderful story.
we're going on. We're past the 2-hour mark.
Uh-oh. Well, it's been real, and it's been
real
fun.
fun.
It just hasn't been real fun.
Oh, real fun. Okay,
I'm only teasing.
all right.
It's been a pleasure, Tom.
Pleasure.
Get your butt on an airplane. Come out here. We'll scour the desert for a body.
When this coronavirus is over with, that's probably what I'll do.
Listen, I'm gonna try and plan
for it.
I'm gonna try and plan a trip. Try and figure out how much it's gonna cost to drive across America.
Hey,
we'll rent a four-wheelers and
think
drive
about this. I had thought about having a big 70th birthday bash on and my bash meant 3 Air Force buddies coming up, and we got hammered. Well, pretty much hammered. And they left, and then I zombied out in this house. Actually, I crawled up the stairs. I was so fucked up. I crawled up the stairs.
See what I mean? Tom, when they came over here, it was a 6-day event, okay? You would have died.
This was a 4-hour event, and God, I have never been that fucked up before.
When I was in Worcester, I didn't go anywhere without a crate of beer.
I know, they were leaving trails of beer everywhere they went.
Yeah.
Everybody was buying Hazy Days and all these.
Thank you.
Dizzy, thanks for coming in. Hazy, always thank you. And David C, thanks.
You're welcome.
And we'll pick this up next Friday. Later.
Richard.
Later.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, I'll speak to you soon.
You're gone?
What? I don't.